WWE Friday Night Smackdown. You know, we heard it's been getting better over there. We said, why not give it a shot? And man, I'm sure as hell happy we did. I mean, I don't
According
know
to my
about
notes, this was the special Nick Aldis edition.
Nick Aldis edition.
Yep, that's what my notes say.
It's not my note says.
Well, I mean, you must have the wrong notes.
I certainly have notes. It's just not Nick Aldis edition notes.
Special Nick Aldis edition notes.
Nick Aldis special. That's what you think this was?
Yes.
All right. Well, that's an opinion. I wouldn't go with that, but that's an opinion.
I mean, who kicked off the show, Chris?
Chelsea Green.
And Nick Aldis. Okay.
But Chelsea Green also was
He
there.
was also there. But I'm Vincent.
Yeah, and I'm Chris. And yeah, we're jumping back into SmackDown reviews for this week. I can't promise this will be every week, but as long as they keep putting on good shows, we'll keep watching.
Honestly, I didn't mind this episode. I'm not going to say I loved it or anything, but I didn't mind it.
I had a much better time than I expected to have.
Yeah, that's all you can really hope for, you know.
And honestly, I mean, we'll talk about it later. I mean, me and you after this.
I assume this is better than a normal episode of SmackDown.
I mean, I was told like last year this was the worst product on God's green earth.
How long was this show for you?
2 hours because I watched it on regular TV.
1 hour for me because I watched it completely legally, and it said SmackDown Live as well. So,
well, honestly, you disgust me.
Like the old SmackDown Live logo, you know.
Wow. Well, let's get into this here. We start off the show, and let me tell you, I forgot about this absolutely horrendous SmackDown theme song they have.
I honestly didn't hear the theme song.
It's that one with, I don't forget her name, but it's that rap song or whatever.
Oh, Megan Thee Stallion. That song sucks, man. I don't know. For SmackDown, maybe it's not even a good song. I'm not even gonna cap it. It's not a good song.
It's certainly, don't get me wrong, I don't like what they're doing on Raw either.
I think it was made specifically for this.
I don't like rap songs for wrestling, like theme songs.
You know what I also hate? I hate fucking Eminem song for Raw too, by the way.
It really doesn't fit the wrestling.
Yeah.
The best theme song in recent years, everybody knows, at least mainstream-wise, was Unsainted by Slipknot for NXT.
Right. I think that was a good song, yeah, or at least it fit the vibe of NXT. You know?
What got me excited? This song, I heard it and I immediately sighed to myself and said, I forgot about this.
I fuck with the AEW intro, so
yeah, it's good.
It's not the best, like, but it gets you ready, you know.
I mean, it's better than what we're on SmackDown are doing right now.
Right. Actually, Raw had some good bangers, you know. A few years ago.
Yeah, they had Shinedown.
Yeah, that was the best of recent memory, I think.
But anyway, not a fan of it. Let us know what you think, but we don't like it. We start off the actual show with the Chelsea Green segment. Nick Aldis calls her out, says, I gotta do something I'm not a fan of here. You know, I gotta take that belt from you because you're injured and you can't defend it.
I'm not gonna lie, and once I say this, you're probably not gonna unhear it, but the dialogue felt like Disney movie.
The dialogue did not feel like Disney movie.
It straight up felt like a Disney movie. Not even like a good Disney movie. It's like a Disney Channel's movie special, you know?
No, it didn't sound like that to me. It just sounded like generic wrestling dialogue.
It could also be like a My Career thing, but yeah.
You're very My Career.
I don't want to bury her promo because I thought it was actually good, but yeah.
No, her promo was good. It's just I've heard that line like a million times. I miss funerals, I miss weddings, I miss this, that, and the other.
I don't care about your weddings, you know.
Didn't like Eddie Kingston just did it like a year or two ago.
I don't care about your weddings. Maybe your funerals. That might be sad.
It is pretty sad. Yeah. But no, it was a good promo by her, pretty much, because he tries to strip her of the belt because she can't wrestle, even though, you know, because of the orbital bone, even though, what's her name over on Raw, Liv Morgan, didn't wrestle for 100 days and was perfectly fine, but we don't talk about that. It's not important.
Sure she didn't wrestle, or she didn't wrestle a title match?
Didn't defend that belt.
Didn't defend the belt. But did she wrestle at all?
Honestly, probably not. Let's be honest here.
I think she did, but whatever.
But so I don't like that inconsistency. That's just me. But it's what
it is. It's inconsistency already because, first of all, she's the interim champion for a champion that's injured. Okay? So, that champion should have been stripped of the title. They're probably gonna be longer out than Chelsea Green will be injured. So,
And I also agree about that, honestly. Chelsea should just be the champion, but whatever. They do what they want over here.
they
It's
didn't
what it
really
is.
mention the interim name recently.
I mean, if you were looking at like the screen on the bottom, like in the backstage segment later, they said interim champion Chelsea Green.
What's the point of even continuing it at this point? You know?
I don't know. But
Yeah.
honestly, I'm taking the idea of Chelsea Green as a face that's going to do everything she can to keep this belt.
I think that's great, actually, for her. Especially now she's beloved by the fans. So I think it's pretty cool.
Fully agree. Nick Aldis, by the way, he's very swayed by the promo. He says, Nick Aldis, the GM, says you can't have that belt. Nick Aldis, the man, though, says, let's fucking go. You're keeping that belt.
I know when Brian Alvarez heard that, he slammed his face into whatever was in front of him.
I'm sure he loved hearing everything about this.
He was like,
yeah.
This is fucking stupid.
So Nick Aldis goes, you got 30 days to figure out your situation to defend that belt, you know?
Yeah.
And then she's like, whoever's coming down
truthfully,
next.
if you're really going to ignore the health of a wrestler, you know, especially when you're in an authoritative position, it kind of is stupid.
I mean, yeah. But, like, he's like, I get it. I'm a wrestler, so whatever.
I guess.
But he goes, I
don't like to take it seriously because it's pro wrestling, you know? So I'm not really into that whole taking it too seriously sort of thing.
I didn't like the inconsistency of the storyline, but I liked what they were doing here. Especially love what comes next because he says you can have 30 days to prepare for whoever wants a shot at that belt. And all of a sudden, Gunther comes out, and I said, let's go. That's my women's champion right there.
They should have just put the belt on Gunther.
Bro came out, man. He got mad disrespectful. That was crazy.
I mean, what else is he doing, really?
Came out there, and he said, Nick, we got a conversation to have. And he's like, I'm in the middle of something right now. He said, hey, no one give a fuck about Chelsea Green, bro.
Yeah. That's not true, though. Everyone cared.
The point is he gets disrespectful with Chelsea. And they go back and forth for a bit until Zack Ryder comes out, Matt Cardona. And
in my notes, his name is Zack Ryder.
I forgot they changed it, but I saw the MC on the Titantron, and I said, oh, Matt Cardona, right.
Right. Motor Club.
Definitely, that's what that means.
Yeah.
Comes out, and then Chelsea's like, look, don't do it. I know what you're going to do. Don't do it. And then this dude, Gunther, goes out there, and he says, oh, that's right. You're a straight up bitch, bro. I could call your girl every slur on the face of God Green Earth. Verbatim.
What's he talking about?
Dude says verbatim, I could call your girl every slur, and you wouldn't do a goddamn thing.
I don't want to know what he'd be saying in the back. I don't want to know.
That's insane. Every hotel got the Matt Cardona chairman. They all have.
Yeah, I don't think it was that deep. Okay, but if you want to make that joke, I'm not going to stop you. But
do you know how much of an absolute loser you got to be for someone to call your girl every slur on God's green earth?
He didn't though. He was kind of a pussy bat. He said, "I would do it. I would do it." You know, but he just didn't do it. Like, you know.
Do you know how much of a loser you got to be, just in general, for someone to even think they could get away with doing that in the first place?
I think we're going down the rabbit hole too deep. You know.
I'm deep in that rabbit hole, man.
Get out of the rabbit hole. He's not TNA, okay?
But,
yeah. He's not whatever that guy is with the hat on. The bootleg TNA hat.
Yeah, well, that was worse. I know who you mean. I forget the name, but that was worse than this.
Yeah.
But they start brawling. We go to commercial. And we come back from commercial, and apparently Nick Aldis said, you two are wrestling right now in civilian clothing. Let's do it.
I thought that was cool. We don't normally get to see that happen.
I like it, dude. Look, this was the first half hour of the show. This whole Gunther and Cardona stuff and Chelsea stuff. And it didn't feel like 30 minutes at all. It went by super fast. I loved it.
I thought it was a good little opener they had going on. I'm not sure how to feel about Gunther's position on the card yet, but I guess we'll see what he does from now on.
So obviously he beats Matt Cardona. Not very difficult for him at all.
It was a good little match. It wasn't like nothing crazy. I think
Yeah,
they did
not
like
really.
there was like a spot where like Gunther power bombs him on the table, the announce table, and then on the apron, and then he was out of the ring, Matt Cardona, and then he eventually gets in the ring.
Yeah, he kicked the crap out of Matt Cardona for most of the match. Ryder or Cardona had a hope spot where Chelsea distracted him,
Oh, he did
but
the Rough Rider. Yeah, that
he
was
didn't do the
that's a good
referee.
little hope spot. It's not bad.
But unfortunately, that wasn't enough. Gunther choked him out. That was it.
Do they still call it the Rough Rider?
They did call it the Rough Rider.
What's the point of the name change?
It bothers me.
Yeah. Are
But
they
I
still the
mean,
woo 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 kicks or whatever they're called? The brogue kicks? What are they called?
I forget.
The
The broski
broski
boot, I
boot.
thought it was.
Broski boot. Broski
Yeah.
boot. Yeah.
I think he does still call it that, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, look, I don't know how better, I don't know how much better you can get with the Rough Rider name. You can't call it the Cardona Crotch. That's just unfortunate.
Well, he lost to a Boston Crab, so.
He did lose to a submission, yes. And then he leaves Gunther, and then Matt Cardona also disappears while Nia and Lash Legend come out. And Nia says, I want that belt. And
Give it to me now.
pretty
Or
much,
else.
or else indeed. And Tiffany Stratton tries to come out to help,
And she
but
gets her ass kicked.
she does indeed. And
There
Chelsea
was like
cannot
no
help
fight
her.
back at all. And then
Chel-
Chelsea said, help her, somebody help. Somebody.
said, man, I sure as hell wish there was someone here that could do something about this
I
right now.
was like, what the fuck?
They tried to cover it on commentary by saying she physically can't compete or
Her
whatever.
face is injured. I mean, I don't know about her legs, her arms, her body.
Look, I love the passion that's in this story. The writing itself so far, I don't care for. Because why are we going to come out here and pretend that, you know, Sheamus and The Undertaker didn't just wrestle with a face mask like the second this happened?
Yeah, whatever.
Well, anyway, that's the end of them for now. Move on to Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair backstage. Alexa saying, "Hey, be
This was
nice
some
to."
Disney shit too, by the
This was very Disney. Yes,
way. Yeah.
Tatum was apparently helped
What
him
the?
last
She was
week.
doing she was in a closet with some ritual bullshit. Okay.
Hold on one second. Hold on.
No, I can't get over that.
I know, but we're gonna get to it. Hold on. So Charlotte's like, "Oh, I don't really care for her. That was a one-time thing." And Alexa's like, "Be nice." She's like a young me. Be nice. It's like she got a surprise, and then it's like she opens a closet door, and it's a closet with candles and pictures of Charlotte and Alexa.
The shrine. What the fuck?
And she said, "Man, this is our brand new dressing room. Gotta love it."
Would you say yes to that?
Sometimes you got it, man.
In this situation?
I mean, look, no, I wouldn't. But that's just because the concept of a dressing room is that we would have to get changed at the same time together,
That's
and
what
I'd
I'm
have to
saying.
be right next to a friend of mine who's a dude, and I wouldn't want to see that.
In this fucking closet. That's fucking small as fuck with a bunch of candles on.
I mean, honestly, you'd have to go back to back, and even then, you're really risking a lot.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
Risking
I'll
a
train
lot.
with the other guy. Yeah.
Pretty true. Move on. This is, by the way, the only thing we get from them the entire show. So we're moving on from that.
There was like there was a segment later where they mentioned her.
Mentioned, but didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
So next up, we get to the Rhodes Norton recap. Leads to a Cody Rhodes thing backstage where he finds Nick Aldis. He's super pissed, but not pissed enough that he cannot shake everyone's hand and properly say "excuse me" before interrupting them.
That's me. It's my mood every day.
Relatable. He said, "Listen, man, I gotta wrestle Randy Orton. You gotta make that damn match, buddy." And Nick Aldis goes, "All right, how about
Okay.
Sunday night's main event?" And he said, "That works for me, pal."
And the same as was right there.
Sami is right there. He starts trying to talk, like tough. And then Cody and Nick Aldis just bully him.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Sammy had some points.
He had some points, but then Cody just looks at him and says, "Man, you're a bitch. I want your ass in the ring tonight." And Aldis goes, "Yes, Sammy." And Sammy goes, "But I'm hurt." And he said, "That didn't stop you last time, nerd. Get in the ring."
That's where Sammy fell off.
And then, Cody leaves. He's like, look, oh, I'm injured. I can't do this. And Aldis goes, well, how about this? You win, and you get a shot at either Kevin or CM Punk, whoever's champion after next week. And he
I
goes,
guess he won technically, but we'll get to that.
well, match never started, but that's not important. He goes, but my arm hurts. And he goes, but you want that match, don't you?
Honestly, if I'm Sammy though, next week I'm going over and I'm being like, I need that match.
Bullying and peer pressure in the exact same segment. That's really something else.
There was a lot of toxicity on the show, honestly. If you really think about it.
This is the most
Like, where's
intensity
Kit Wilson when you need him? You know what I mean?
Bros and Catering. Actually, no, he's in the backstage segments on WWE's
I
YouTube
don't
channel.
think he wasn't allowed to like go on a plane because of some cat situation. Maybe like I don't know.
Some cat situation?
Yeah, like maybe his cat needed to get fed, but like he had to be there. You know.
Okay. Wow.
Those are Kit Wilson situations. Okay.
So confusing. I couldn't talk for a second. I was just absolutely stunned.
You don't know anything about no Kit Wilson situation.
I don't know anything about a Kit Wilson situation. I never heard about that.
Yeah, maybe he was just starving, so he couldn't make it on a plane. You don't know.
Well, you're wrong, because he was in a backstage segment on YouTube that happened during this night.
So they dropped him. They just said, fuck you, Kit Wilson, and your entrance and your overness. No one likes you, actually.
They also said, by the way, you guys are not zombies anymore. Whatever Danhausen did to you doesn't matter now.
Wow. It sucks, man.
But whatever. Move on to Mello versus Corbin up next.
That guy Corbin coming out with that fur belt.
Why does he still have the 4 belt?
I haven't really thought about it, but like now that I see it and like everyone's saying it, I'm like, I don't know.
As soon as I saw it, like last night, I said it's been 2 weeks. Why do you not have a different belt right now?
Maybe he's gonna drop it soon.
Maybe that's the only thing that makes sense. I really think that what they're gonna do, especially based off of what happened at the end of this match, is I think he's just gonna lose it right back to Trick at Sunday night's main event.
It's Sunday night's main event.
This is what they said Sunday night's main event. They kept exaggerating.
Yeah, because now it's Sunday. Why? I don't understand, but whatever.
It's not how it works. Now it's like a whole different concept. You got to mix up something different.
How come they just called something else?
Why not just bring back Cyber Sunday and lie to me and pretend that, I voted on stuff.
That'll really make sense in 2026.
Just bring it back, man.
Yeah, I'll be down for that. I love Cyber Sunday.
Cyber Sunday was fun because, you knew they were lying to you about the results of those polls, but also, I loved it.
It's like the Kids' Choice Awards.
Sure, just like that.
They lied about everything.
John Cena gets slimed and wins a little blimp. CM Punk might face Brock Lesnar inside a Hell in a Cell. Same idea.
He might.
Same idea. These two have a good little back and forth match. Unfortunately, Mello does not win the belt.
5 stars.
I mean, Baron Corbin was there. That's true. I wish Mello was getting booked better. I really do.
I don't know what happened, man. He's still over, actually.
He's over. People love him. It's just, for some reason, they don't take him seriously.
Yeah. But, I mean, honestly, we still have to continue this feud with Corbin and Trick Williams.
I guess so, at least one more time. Trick does come out, does the whole entrance to distract Corbin. Lil Yachty comes out. Corbin almost kills him, but then Trick stops him with a scissors kick, and then that's it.
Didn't he hit him with the knee or whatever?
Oh, not a scissor kick, my bad. The other Booker T movie does.
The running knee.
Yes. No, I thought it was the kick.
It could have been the kick. I don't know, man.
I thought it was that kick that Booker T used to do. I forget.
Maybe he does that too. So I don't
know. I zoned out of it. We get back now to Stratton and Chelsea Green backstage. Chelsea says, "Look, I'm really sorry you got your ass beat for me. Why'd you do that?" He said, "Oh no, we're kind of friends. I don't mind it. Don't worry about it." And Chelsea said,
"Why didn't you help me?" I would actually flip out, to be honest.
That's very true. I also would have been mad.
Yeah.
Stratton goes, "I mean, it was really nothing. I mean, it's fine. Don't worry about it." And then Green goes, but why'd you help me, though? That was pretty stupid. Why'd you do that?"
Really, dude, I don't understand Chelsea, man.
And what bothers me really about, now that I'm thinking about it, right? That beginning segment, they didn't touch Chelsea at all. So really, Stratton really didn't have to do anything.
What they were about to. They said, hey, we're going to beat your ass if you don't give us the belt.
Yeah, but then when they got in the ring with her, they didn't touch her at all because they realized, oh, she's injured. We're legally not allowed to.
Oh, yeah, they didn't do it afterwards. It's true.
So really, why did you help? Great question.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I was thinking about that too.
Now I move on to this fantastic promo segment with Owens and Punk.
There's a lot to cover here, actually.
There's so much to go over. Um, I don't know where we start with it. It's just, okay, it starts with I think Owens brings up the fact that he hates him because 20 years ago, Punk chewed him out in an independent locker room or something.
Okay, do you not know the actual story?
I got bits and pieces of just him saying that he tried to talk crazy to Punk when Punk was a veteran in '06, and then Punk put him in his place, and then that was it.
It was okay. So basically, he fat shamed CM Punk. Fat shamed Kevin Owens. Told him to take off the don't wrestle in a shirt.
Gotcha.
That's basically what happened. That's most of it.
I see. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Owens is still upset about that, understandably so. Punk says, "Is that the problem here?" And he goes, "No, actually. I hate you for a bunch of other reasons.
Right.
And it's not just because of my three friends. There's other people that hate you
Because
also."
Kevin Owens is also very close to the Young Bucks. Kenny Omega probably.
Well, you said three, so I'm assuming it's Kenny and the
Oh no,
Jacksons.
Cole Cabana and the Young Bucks.
Okay, so it could be any three friends, really, honestly.
Yeah.
And then Punk immediately says, "Well, you know what? I'm where I am because I don't need those losers to like me." And I said, "Damn."
Right.
And that's sir.
That was in Ring of Honor, but I don't know if I mentioned Ring of Honor, but that was in Ring of Honor.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And they just go back and forth for a little bit on the mic. Punk says that he wanted to wrestle Obafemi. Instead, he got, fuck, what was the word? Something metriitis? Endometriitis?
I don't know, man.
Some big
He
fancy
said some
medical term.
gibberish, man. I don't know. Where was yapping?
They were yapping back and forth. Very entertaining yapping, though.
It was
But
pretty
eventually,
it's not as I think Eddie Kingston like actually shooting on Punk was more entertaining.
that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
But I did love this promo, and eventually it gets heated to the point where Punk goes, "If you hate me so much, throw a punch. Just go ahead, do it. Nothing's stopping you now."
Kevin said, "No, I'm not going to do that."
I won't do it because I waited 20 years. I can wait 7 more days. And when I do it this time, it's going to be for your championship.
But I don't even understand because you just punch him in the face and it'll be okay.
I don't know, man. Me personally, some dude standing right next to me and calls me a bum. I feel like I have to do something.
That's true, man. They called him a bump. I would have punched him in the face, and I would have.
Kevin Owens a bum, by the way.
Oh yeah, Punk called Kevin Owens a bump. So yeah, I would have punched him in his face and at the Toronto show.
Bro said, you're a very tough guy. You're a very smart guy, but you're also pretty fucking stupid because
you're smart because you know 2 languages, but you're stupid because I know more than you in these situations.
I think he said he's stupid because you have the potential to be so much better, but you just don't try hard enough.
Yeah, basically. But he's basically just talking about his fucking weight, though. I mean, because everything else he's fucking good at. So he's just like, you're not in shape. You don't go to the gym, this and that, So he's still on that shit.
Never stops, man. 20 years later, never stops.
Yeah.
The point is, I'm very much looking forward to that match next week.
Right. I am too. I mean, honestly, it's one of my more anticipated matches coming up.
Definitely. Move on now to Finn and Aldis backstage. Finn is talking about how, listen, Nick, it's kind of a dick move what you did, at SummerSlam.
I don't know if he was saying that. He's like, I understand what you did or why you did it. Like, I don't even know why he did it, to be honest.
Well, earlier he said, I did a favor for you, Gunther. He didn't say why. He said that Kevin being there was always the plan.
So is that why Finn was like, oh, I understand?
It's like, I understand why you did it, but like you could have at least said something earlier. And all this is like, Yeah, it's pretty true, actually.
Right. It's that Wonderwall stuff, you know?
Yeah, it's just distracting, man. You're
Yeah.
listening to Wonderwall 1 minute, then you're done, and you're like, bro, then I have to do something. But then it's too late. You got to go out,
Oh, Pat
tell people
McAfee
that,
sent me his album early. I have to go listen to it.
yeah, and it's so terrible. You sat there and it's like, man, I actually forgot all my responsibilities 'cause I'm so distracted by how awful that was.
Hey Nick, get out there. Your time.
If I got it, yeah, that
Yeah.
album makes 30 minutes feel like 30 years.
And Gunther's in the match.
Bro said Gunther first. He meant to say Kevin Owens, I'm pretty sure. But he was just so lost in the sauce after listening to that promo or that album.
Probably.
Not because it was good, again, because he was just so distracted by how bad it was.
Probably. It's such an ad. Like, I skimmed through it. And I was like, this is just AI bullshit. Like, I don't really. So everyone's going to be doing this now? There's going to be releasing AI albums?
I mean, what'd you really expect from a Pat McAfee album?
And they're going to be lying and saying it's not AI so they can make money off of it.
It balances things out. It's like the yin and the yang. I think we're going to get a good album when Montez drops his album soon. I
The
think
only thing
that'll
I
be
can think
good.
of is The Rock when he was like, "I'm gonna get into music now." Now I'm not gonna trust The Rock because what
I
if
don't
he
want
does
The Rock.
AI? What if he
I
does
know.
AI?
He probably will, and it will probably suck. But
Like he did the "You're Welcome" song. Like, I'm sure he could do something else. You know?
that was written by Disney. That does not count.
Well, you think he's gonna write his own songs? No, he's getting a
I
writer to write his songs, and they're gonna get
Disney
credited for this fucking writing, but he's gonna sing them.
Disney ain't writing those songs for him. I'm telling you that right now.
It might be a collab. You don't know.
You're gonna get Google Gemini to write those songs. I'll tell you right
Do they
now.
still have the Disney like record label,
That's a great.
Radio
Well,
Disney or whatever it is?
they just did Camp Rock 3. They must have something going on there.
Yeah, probably. But they don't know. They have no stars anymore, so.
They don't. They got the Jonas
They
Brothers
used,
back though. I mean, I
they
guess
used to
that's
have like
something.
Selena Gomez and whoever else they had.
Oh, anyway, it's a rabbit hole for
Miley
another
Cyrus.
time.
Yeah.
So before Finn and Alex can continue their conversation, my favorite menace, Gunther, comes in. Again, he's like, Aldis, we still got to talk. We were trying to talk earlier, and then Chelsea interrupted me, blah, blah, blah. And then Finn goes, he goes, excuse me, we're in the middle of a conversation here, Nick says. And this dude goes, what, who are you talking to? There's somebody here.
He was pretending like he didn't see Finn Balor.
Bro, I'm talking to Finn Balor, and he goes, oh, I
I
don't
don't
see
see
no
Finn
Finn
Balor.
Balor.
I see a shadow of Finn Balor.
Finn goes, before you walked in and interrupted me, by the way, I was going to say, I'll do whatever it takes to get that belt back.
I'm sure you will, Finn.
Bro ain't never seen that belt in his life.
No, it's over for Finn.
It's a real shame.
One shoulder. I was just thinking, what if they did the interim championship and Finn got injured?
They probably might. That might happen.
No, I'm saying when Finn got injured at SummerSlam against Seth Rollins, what if they were just like, oh,
Are you saying 10 years ago?
Yeah, 10 years ago. What if they were like, let's do an interim champion, and Finn can come back and fight for it again?
Well, I'll tell you that me and everyone else in that stadium or Barclays Center would have been a lot less depressed when that announcement happened.
I'm just saying, what if they thought of that idea 10 years ago?
Oh, again, less depressing. Yeah. But that match between Gunther and Finn, that's going to go great.
That's going to be a good match, hopefully.
Next up, we get to the second of 3 title matches here. Truth and Priest versus Tongans versus the War Raiders. I just saw Ivor's new haircut. I don't like it. I'm uncomfortable.
Well, whatever, man. I got OG Ivor, so it's okay.
That's true. This match was fine. Really, the only important thing here was that the Tongans...
better than I expected it to be.
I mean, the important thing here, right, was that the Tongans had to win the belts, and they did. So that's what matters.
MFT champ. Why are they still called the MFTs?
I thought they were going to be called the Tongans. They're not, though.
Whatever, man. Now, what does MFT even stand for?
My Family Tree.
Trio.
Could be My Family Tree. Could be motherfucking Tongans.
Motherfucking Tongan, but Solo Sikoa was part of it, and so was that Hawaiian guy.
Yes. So really, it's confusing.
Was it motherfucking though? Is that correct?
I don't know. All I know is that Tongaloa looks different these days.
Yeah, he does. Looks way
He
older
looks
now.
way older. But, I love the presentation they gave him.
There's enough
All
old
jokes
guys on the
aside,
show.
Haku being with them is a great choice.
Oh, Haku's a good choice. I think it adds like an aura to it.
Oh, him being there instantly elevates their aura by like 100 aura points, man.
They had no aura. They would have had no aura. They would have got released.
Indefinitely. And
Yeah,
now the Tongans are your new champs. They got Haku. I think they're going to go on a good run if they can figure out that tag division.
that's the problem. They're not gonna even be able to have a good run.
I realized it as soon as I said it, but that's real sad.
Because the tag division just sucks.
It really does. And honestly, I really think the problem is they need to break up Priest and Truth so that they can go and do different things.
I mean,
But
Priest is doing his own thing in AAA.
I know, but he needs to be a singles guy on SmackDown too. And it's just a shame he's not.
He had a decent World Championship run.
They never gave him a chance after that, man.
That's sad. He's not the best promo, though, I will say.
He does his best. Sorry, by the way, if you hear the throat. It's starting to get a little raspy.
It's all good.
Next up, we move to our final championship match of the night. Stratton versus JC Jane. Solid match. Ends up happening here. JC Jane is getting help from her group there, Fatal Influence. Chelsea Green comes out to try to help, but unfortunately, the rest of Fatal Influence try to gang up on Chelsea, so Stratton has to go and help her, and that costs her the belt.
I think Tiffany should just crash out on everybody.
I think she will next week.
Because this is going to get out of hand.
But it was previously established in the opening segment that they won't touch Chelsea because Chelsea, again, is legally off limits to touch. Whatever, if you're a female wrestler, male wrestler, whatever.
It was different people this time.
I'm just saying, man.
If it was Nia Jax, it wouldn't have happened.
She's going to be a heel within the next week, man. I'm going to tell you right now.
If I'm Tiffany Stratton, everyone's getting me. Okay.
Probably next week, honestly. Or after the Nia Jax feud.
Probably.
Now we get to our quote-unquote
well, I'm happy JC Jane is a champ.
No, that's good. It's cool seeing them all with the tag belts and the US belt.
Yeah, that's cool.
Rhodes and Zayn are quote-unquote main event.
What about the fucking Jade Cargill interview?
I completely forgot to write that down. You are correct. She basically just says, look what happened last week. It doesn't matter. We see them meeting Alexa, Charlotte, and Tatum.
Tater Tot.
I forgot she called her that too. She said, we'll beat their ass. It'll be fine. Whatever.
I'm calling her Tater Tot from now on.
Well, you do you, man.
I can go for a Tater Tot right now.
What do you mean by that?
I mean an actual Tater Tot.
One singular Tater Tot?
Yeah, actually. Because I can't handle more than like one, man. It's like, it's like very greasy.
Well, then why do you why even get the one if you know it's going to be a problem?
You get the flavor of a tater tot.
You don't want the flavor. Dude, you gotta...
That's ridiculous. Why do you want a tater tot? What
you gotta do is you gotta bake them.
No, I want that. So, I want those Domino's ones that are like unsalted and fucking got a bunch of Alfredo sauce on.
Dude, let me tell you, you gotta... So you're complaining about grease, but then you want Domino's to throw some fucking Alfredo sauce on them, dude?
Yeah, with like cheese blade.
Trying to die over there.
Bro, it's good. I mean, but I think they don't have it anymore. But it was enjoyable enough.
What you gotta do if you really want to eat more than one, you gotta bake them. That's what you gotta do, or put them in like a. Gotta put them in one of those toaster ovens. That way you don't get the grease.
PJ Toaster Strudel over here.
Yes, indeed. Now we get to the end of the show.
Did you know those still exist?
Toaster Strudel, yes.
Yeah, man. That's like a fancy Pop-Tarts, though. Like, if you're eating those, that's like bougie, you know?
Yeah, if you're rich. I mean, have fun.
Yeah. Because I got these cinnamon rolls the other day, and it had like some sort of frosting on it that was like a toaster strudel.
You said this is white frosting. Last time I saw a mysterious
No,
white
it was
substance.
it was the flavor. It was like and also the same texture. So I'm pretty sure they just used a packet of that, put it all over there.
You gotta hate when they spread their white frosting all over your pastry.
It was a little sus, but I ate it.
I mean, look, good for you. I'm not judging. So
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes in the ring. Sami Zayn's about to come out for the match. Randy Orton comes out, tries to beat the shit out of Cody. They end up brawling around though. It looks eventually because Randy has Rhodes on the announce table. He's going to do the thing he did with the steel steps and the
Or two.
chair. Part two, indeed. Uh, but Cody low blows Randy, and he tries to do the reverse, but they stop him.
Yeah. This was, and I didn't fuck with this, honestly.
I like the intensity of it. I don't like that they cut off the feed before it ended.
Look, I just wasn't fucking with this segment because it was just like a part two of the other one. So it was like a callback, and I just wasn't feeling it.
Look, I like intense Cody, intense getting evil Cody. I like that. I love intense Randy. No Pat McAfee in sight. No Jelly Roll. Good
I don't
signs.
just want Cody to be the heel in this feud.
You're gonna get that. You just gotta let it get there first.
How are we gonna get there if Randy Orton's trying to kill it?
Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna do a double turn at Saturday Night's Main Event, probably.
Sunday.
Sunday Night's Main Event. Who cares? Whatever.
I saw someone do one of those previews to like AAA, and they said today was Sunday, and today's definitely Saturday. So
Close enough. I get it.
I get it too, honestly. I thought like the other day was like Wednesday and it was Friday. So
I woke up on Monday and I thought it was Saturday, man. It's disappointing.
yeah.
But anyway, Sami Zayn doesn't get the chance to get that title match. He's probably gonna be pissed. But that's for another time.
Yeah. Honestly, it was okay.
But listen, I gotta say, expectations going in for this show, very low. But very, very pleasantly surprised by this. Everyone's an intense blood feud, some without the title, some without. Everyone feels like they got something to do right now. Everyone on TV has a purpose. I like it.
All right. So what is it?
I'm going to say it's a thumbs up. Not perfect, but a thumbs up.
I'm giving it a thumbs in the middle.
Just trying to be different.
No, man, it's just how I felt. It's the vibes,
Brian Alvarez over here.
If the vibes were a little better, maybe it'd be, a thumbs up.
What would you give it if it was in the Tokyo Dome?
It probably would have better vibes. So I'd probably give it a thumbs up.
Fucking knew it.
Yeah.
Bastard.
You wouldn't do that if it was like in a stadium, like full of people?
No.
Japanese people.
No, because you know what? You know what else was in that stadium? It sucked absolute ass.
The World Cup.
WrestleMania 41, night 1. Or night 2, I forget.
Oh. Okay. That's fair.
But anyway, guys, let us know what you thought in the comments down below. Comment whatever you want down there. Honestly, while you're doing that, subscribe, leave a like. Very appreciated. If you're listening on a podcasting platform, 5-star reviews, always appreciated. If you want more Wrassle Graps,
we haven't had a comment in over a year. Somebody just comment down below. Please just comment the word comment down below. Thank you.
Yeah, whatever you want. It doesn't even have to be about this. It could be about, I went to the grocery store and got 6 coconuts,
Toaster strudels.
I went to the grocery store. I bought a zucchini and some Johnson & Johnson. It doesn't even have to be anything crazy,
Right, just like that.
But like I said, if you want more Wrassle Graps, follow us on the social medias. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for listening. Have a good one.